I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't who you needed. I've said it so many times, it almost feels meaningless. But it's the only sentence that never lies. I wasn't steady. I wasn't safe. I wasn't the person my words kept pretending I was. I know what you know. We both saw it. We both lived it. You heard what I said. You watched what I did. And you felt the distance between those two lines tear something open inside you. So when you said it was my fault, I didn't argue. I still don't. Because to some twisted degree, you were right. It was my fault. It always has been. And it keeps being my fault, no matter how much I wish that it wasn't true. Because I didn't just hurt you once. I hurt you slowly, in pieces, in ways that made you doubt yourself before you ever doubted me. I claimed I cared, and I meant it. And somehow that makes it worse, because who does that? Who means it and still destroys someone? I do. I've always done this, whether I admit it or not. Whether I try to be better or hide from it. I connect, I promise, I fracture. And then I stand in the wreckage, pretending I didn't know this was how it ends. After the pain I caused you, there was one thing I said that was true. After you, there will be no more. I didn't understand what I meant then. I thought I was being dramatic. I thought I was talking about love. But it went so much deeper than that. What I really meant was that after you, I would keep hurting myself in the same way I hurt you. And I have. Every time I try to love, it collapses. Not because they're wrong, not because they don't care, but because I bring the same damage with me. I watch people fall apart under the weight of me, just like you did. And every time it happens, I hear your voice again. I hear what you said, how you told me this is what I do, how you told me I caused this. And it keeps being true. And no, this is not me asking for pity. This isn't me being dramatic. This isn't a performance of guilt. This is me finally admitting what you saw long before I could. That maybe the thing you saw in me, a monster or something close to it, it wasn't just anger talking. Maybe it was a pattern. Maybe it was evidence. Maybe it was survival on your part. I see now how selfish it was to stay when I knew I couldn't be whole. How cruel it was to let hope breathe when I was already breaking it. I didn't just fail you. I changed you. And that's something I will carry whether I want to or not. So if you hate me, I understand. If you never forgive me, I won't ask you to. I live with it every day. Not loudly, but quietly. In the way my mind replays everything when there's nothing left to distract me. I remember this day in particular. This date. Every year I will remember it. Not because I want punishment, but because my mind refuses release. I did something I can't forgive myself for, and I don't know if that will ever change. Maybe I don't deserve forgiveness. Maybe this is just the cost of what I've done. This isn't me asking you back. This isn't me reopening wounds. This isn't me trying to be seen as good. This is me standing still and telling the truth without flinching. I see what I did. I see who I was. I see the version of myself you had to survive. And I will carry that. Not as redemption, not as punishment, but as proof. And from the bottom of my useless, still beating heart, I am truly sorry. I won't soften this anymore. I won't dress it up with explanations or content, or the parts of the story that makes it look less awful. I hurt you. A lot. In ways that stacked. In ways that didn't heal. In ways that still echo even when my name isn't spoken. And from now on, I'm done denying it. Done qualifying it. Done pretending the damage was accidental just because I didn't wake up planning to destroy you. Intent doesn't erase impact. Love doesn't cancel harm. Apologies don't rewind time. I hurt you, and I can never take it back. There is no sentence I can say that unbreaks what I broke. No version of me that walks into the past and does it right. No amount of guilt, no amount of growth, no amount of punishment that erases what you had to carry because of me. So if you want me to live with it, I will. If you want my name to taste bitter every time it crosses your mind, I won't argue. If you want me reduced to the worst thing I did, I won't fight that either. Because I don't get to decide how my actions live inside you. I know I don't deserve what I had. I see that now. The truth, the patience, the grace you gave me long after I'd proven I couldn't hold it properly. And losing that isn't cruelty, it's consequence. And I will carry it. Not publicly and not for sympathy, but privately, where it belongs. I will carry it when I almost reach out and don't. When I hear a laugh that sounds like yours. When I catch myself wanting comfort from the person I turned into a source of pain. This is the burden I will carry, and it's mine to carry alone. I won't pretend I'm owed forgiveness. I won't pretend time automatically absolves me, or solves this problem. I won't pretend suffering makes me noble. But I also won't lie anymore. I hurt you, I changed you, and no matter what I become after this, the fact doesn't disappear. So if all I'm allowed to do is acknowledge it, own it, and live differently without asking you to notice, then that's what I'll do. Not as redemption, not as performance, but as responsibility. I won't hide from it. I won't minimize it. I won't bury it under better intentions or later versions of myself. If the moment comes, if my name is said, if the story is told, if the wound opens again, I won't deny it. I'll say it plainly, I did wrong. I'll say it once, I'll say it again, I'll say it every time it's asked of me, forever, if that's what it takes. Because the truth doesn't expire, and neither does what I caused. I hurt you. Not in theory, not accidentally, in real ways that rearranged you, in the ways that made you question yourself when you shouldn't have had to. I don't get to outgrow that. I don't get to graduate from it. I don't get to pretend time cleaned it up just because it dulled the sound. I did this, and I will not pretend otherwise. This is my burden. Not a badge, not a pendant I show off, but a weight and a fact, a line that follows me. I carry it when I want to defend myself and choose not to. I carry it when I want to explain and realize explanation would only center me. I will carry it when silence is the only honest response. If living with this is the cost, then I'll pay it, quietly, constantly, without asking anyone to watch. I know nothing I do undoes what I did. I know no amount of suffering balances the scale. I know remorse isn't currency, so I won't spend it. I'll live knowing there's a version of me that someone had to survive. I'll live knowing I don't deserve the grace I was given. I'll live knowing some doors closed because I broke the frame. And if this weight stays with me until I'm gone, then that's how long I'll hold it. Not because I want to be punished, not because I think pain makes me righteous, but because forgetting would be another harm. And I refuse to do that again. I won't ask you to see me differently. I won't ask the past to soften. I won't ask the truth to be kinder. I'll stand where I am. I'll name what I did. I'll carry what's mine. And I will not lie about it anymore. This is my burden to carry, and I'm taking it to the grave.